Yo, 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 you already know who it is, yo. Papi. Her Papi, your Papa. What up? What's going on? So anyways, guys, we're gonna get into the video right here, all right? I got something here for you guys. We're gonna be reacting to a video. Yo, this video is crazy. Believe me, it is insane, all right? So wait, hold up. Little disclaimer here. Make sure you don't watch this if you're sitting beside your mother, your grandmother, your wife, daughter. You're gonna get the wrong idea and it's gonna look bad on you. You know, just a little disclaimer for you guys, all right? Make sure you're watching this by yourself because what we're about to react to right now is insane, is out of this world, all right? All right, guys. So yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe. Without further ado, let's go.
How many guys have you been with?
Well, I used to be a gangbang girl. I used to do gangbang parties and I would get like 50 dudes a night. So I've probably been like 500 dudes, but they were mostly black. That's actually a true story.
500!
God damn, like, yo, what?
Okay, but were you, would you say you were sexually promiscuous before that?
Yeah, I was sexually promiscuous, but I was a Christian.
Actually, hold up. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, for am I... I mean, I feel like everybody has to say a prayer right now.
I just never watched a podcast, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be like, woo, or like,
Whoa!
You need Jesus!
This is a crazy story. When I was 19 years old, I was getting over a breakup, and this dude invited me to a sex party, and
So mind you not, right? If you're watching this, just a little disclaimer. If you're watching this, make sure you're by yourself. Not beside your daughter, not beside your sister, not beside your wife, your mother, none of that, because trust me.
it was just this like sex club in like Sherman Oaks, and it was an orgy with like a bunch of strangers, and it was awesome. So it just kind of spiraled from there. But I'm in a good place. Life's great.
I mean, how was that? That was insane, wasn't it? Eh? Oh my God, that's crazy, yo. Like how she claims, like first of all, this girl here her name is Kazumi, right? So she was on the No Jumper podcast. I'm not gonna say her last name, you know, but I don't even think Kazumi is a real name. But honestly, like, bro, she was like what she was talking about there was a little bit intense, right? Like you guys heard her. She's like 0.01 on OF. If you don't know what OF is, it's best you don't know it, right? Basically, it's an adult content site where, you know, women profit the most off it. You know, they make a lot of money, right? So this girl is on there, and basically, it's self-explanatory, right? It's adult content. So anyway, she's 0.01%. So that means she's making 50K a week. That's a lot of money, right? And you know her market. You know who her market is? Her market is guys like you. I'm serious. A lot of guys are subscribed to her OF content, so they're the ones who are simping, who are paying her all this money, right? Just imagine that, right? Like a regular guy is going to freaking construction, he's doing all this hard labor job, man, 40 hours a week, and this girl is out there clearing 50K, just chilling, like doing her own thing, like, you know what I mean? Like that's insane, man. That doesn't sit well with a lot of guys, right? But now again, imagine this is your daughter. Yeah, how are you gonna feel about that? Yeah, you're probably gonna be like, yo, this is not even my daughter. You're pretty sure whoever her father is, imagine actually if her father is a pastor, yo, oh, this guy's probably going crazy, man. Like, he probably even quit. He probably doesn't even preach anymore. If he's a pastor, he's like, yo, I have no daughter. Somebody's like, yo, remember your daughter? I saw your daughter. No, that's not my daughter. You're mistaken. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's wild for sure. But truth and reality here is, you know, I wouldn't really blame her. I think it comes from people like you, right? You guys are the ones who made her in this position, right?
Stupid!
Because you know, with any market, there's an audience, right? So hold up, imagine this. Imagine it's a career day at school, and they're like, no, actually, imagine your son. You have a son, right? So they're like, yo, it's career day at school, blah blah blah. You know, take your son to work, whatever, blah blah blah. How's she gonna take her son to work? This kind of content and the way the world is shifting to, because now it's like we normalize this kind of thing, right? It's really ridiculous, but it's what it is. It's what's mainstream now, right? Nowadays it's like the trend. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody does it. Matter of fact, yo, I bet you anything, your sister, your mother, anybody's doing this. Anybody you know, any girl you know is doing this.
Damn!
I don't even know what to say, but man, I was just watching this and I was thinking like, man, is this where the world is shifting? It's sad, but it is, right? If you look at any social media, actually look at Instagram to start off, right? Most of them, this is what they do on the side. Yes, I'm talking about all those attractive models you see, all those girls you're lusting over. That's what they do, bro. Like, yeah, but what can we do, right? It is what it is. At the end of the day, they're getting paid, right? So, but at the same time, I mean, do you really want that to be your career? But you know, the sad thing is, most men are gonna marry these type of females. And I'm telling you this because like, at this point, they probably go like this route all the way to like probably on their 30s, and then from there on, boom, they cut, go somewhere else, go to a different country, different city where they're not known, change their name, change everything, and some guy finds them and they start fresh. Now imagine you're married and you don't know your wife did this on her past job. That's why you have to investigate, right? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's outrageous. I can't even fathom, like, how do you get to this point? Like, bro, if I don't even know how I would feel, bro. Like, imagine finding, yo, your wife did this. Like, oh, that's why I say, yo, you know what? If you get a wife, you get anybody, you do a name search right away. If you're dating anybody, you're about to get married, don't even get married before doing a name search and doing a background. Actually, for this kind of people, you don't even need a private investigator, because guess what? Everything is online, all right? All you gotta do is find out their name, search them up. Also, there's a thing I think on Google where you can do like a face search, whatever thing, where you can bring like, you know, you can search people based on the pictures. There you go, you know. Now I can't even imagine, like, but the way she's talking is like she's proud of it. Like, bro, just imagine later on once you have a family and it's like you're sitting at a dinner table or whatever, and it's like, or you have like guests over and somebody just brings it up like, hey, so I saw you on like online. Are you doing like you know? And they start talking about your job, especially those people who are so oblivious to social cues. Like, you know, you're, let's say, like at a fancy party around certain group of friends, you're enjoying, and they're coming to talk about what you do for work, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, imagine that. You have to expect anybody. Or hold up, you're sitting at a dinner table, let's say on a Christmas day or whatever, everybody's going around, so what do you do for work? Well, how would you say to that? Oh, you know what? A lot of them use this thing, I'm a model. You know, the moment a girl tells you she's a model, you should already assume what she does.
She belongs to the streets.
This is exactly what she does. And then they play it down to say, I'm a model. Like, bro, just say exactly what it is you do, right? And these are the type of females, as sad as it is, but these are the type that when you meet them, they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta wine and dine me first. I'm not that type of girl. I don't, like, bro, what are you talking about? You know, like, I look at this and I find it really funny. And because, like, you know, these are the type of women nowadays who are like, who complain so much and they're like, nobody takes me serious. And they're like, oh, guys are douchebags. Oh, well, I wonder why. You know what I mean? It's like they get treated based on what they portray out there, but then they get mad when you treat them just like how they should be treated. Like, I can't treat you like a princess, baby girl. Like, what you showed me, that's not princess shit. That's some next level shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like, they'll call you a douchebag, they'll call you this, they'll make themselves vulnerable and be like, you know, they will try to downplay themselves, be like, oh, you know, I'm actually a good woman, I have a good heart, and then they did all of this. Just imagine that, bro. Like, I couldn't even get through this whole video without being like, my goodness, like, this is probably Genghis Khan's daughter, man. Like, yo, I'm assuming so. I mean, like, Genghis Khan, you know, he kind of spreaded his seeds around, right? I'm thinking this is one of his offspring, for sure. But anyways, guys, if you tuned into the video, this is it. This is all I gotta say, man. I don't even know, because like, yo, what we've watched right now, it's beyond comprehension level here. Like, yo, like, bro, what? And as sad as it is, bro, this girl is rich than a lot of guys, yo. Like, yo, 50K a week is not, bro, 50K a week, bro, you make that in like 5 years doing minimum wage, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But now this girl makes a 50K a week. 50K is a week, bro, she makes by doing that, bro. So crazy. And the way she's saying it is like, yo, she's proud, you know what I mean? I was like watching this and I was like, bro, imagine if this is your daughter. Imagine if this is like your mother or your sister. Or hold up. Now, imagine she has a kid and the kids they have to introduce to the class. What does your mother do for work? Oh, you know, kids, right? They're gonna literally say, oh, my mother, she does online content. She's on OF. She's 0.01%. Yeah. The teacher's gonna be like, boop. Like, the son's gonna get kicked out of the school, I mean, right? Just imagine this, right? She's at a dinner party. Not even a dinner party, she's at home, right? Maybe it's like a family gathering, maybe it's like a holiday, whatever, and you know, you get guests over and then they're like, yo, what do you do for work? So tell us about yourself. I'm on OF from 0.01%. So basically what I do is I please all these men by taking topless pictures online. Bro, I don't even know what to say, man, but it is what it is. But you know what it is? Some of these girls, they downplay it and they're like, yo, I'm a model. Yeah, that's why if a girl ever tells you I'm a model, you should already know what she does. You know, you already know what's to come with that. Especially on Instagram, like a lot of you see all these models and you actually think they're actually models. Bro, this is how they fund for their modeling contracts, modeling careers, bro, by doing all this, you know. But, you know, so she's 0.01%. She's making 50K a week and she's holding it proud. You know, as sad as it is, I mean, at least she's keeping it real. Like, I mean, she does this, but she's keeping it truthful, right? A lot of girls will tell you this. A lot of girls are just gonna be like capping. They're gonna be there like, but this is what they do, right?
Wow.
I live a very truthful, honest life.
Now this is the one, you just heard the truth from her. She's just telling you what she's doing, but you'll never hear this from any other girl. And literally, this is what they do, right? So any girl you see out there who's like, you know, all, especially these models, influencers, all that, that's what they do, right? So, I mean, it's their line of work, but as sad as it is, man, as a man, like, look at it this way. You're doing 40 hours a week, construction, plumbing, all that freaking jobs, bro. And she's racking up 50K a week by doing this online. Damn! Just pleasing, man. And you know what it is? Our market is actually guys like this, guys like you, man. This is why I always tell you guys, like, it's very important for you guys to actually be aware, right? You need to open up your mind, man. You cannot just be falling for this, right? And think about it this way. Just think about it right now. This is somebody's daughter. I mean, not to shame her or anything. Like me, I don't care. You know what I mean? She can do what she wants. But like, bro, this is somebody's daughter. Just think, like, if you have a daughter like this, you as a father, how are you gonna feel, bro? You're gonna feel like a failure. Imagine her father's like a pastor right now. Oh, Hail Mary. That guy's probably like, you know, that's not my daughter. If you're like, oh, excuse me, pastor, I saw your daughter. She was on online adult content. Is that what she does for a living? That guy's gonna be like, oh no, son, you got the wrong guy. That's not my daughter. I don't have no daughter. You know what I mean? It's probably what he's gonna say, because like, well, what can you say? Oh yes, yeah, that's my daughter. Go daughter, yeah. 0.01%. She's killing it, eh? Yeah, high five, yeah. You know, I'm very happy for her. You know, the whole family is very happy for her. We support her and we cheer for her. I mean, to be honest, like, yo, if there's any parent who's like that, man, it's like, I gotta say, like, they're probably like a little loose in the head, because like, no parent is gonna do that, right? Now, as you can see, this is probably a girl who was rebellious in her younger years. She does claim that when she was 19 years old, she was in a relationship and she got introduced into this industry by some person she met.
This is a crazy story. When I was 19 years old, I was getting over a breakup, and this dude invited me to a sex party, and it was just this like sex club in like Sherman Oaks, and it was an orgy with like a bunch of strangers, and it was awesome. So it just kind of spiraled from there. But I'm in a good place. Life's great.
obviously it does happen, right? And usually it happens after a breakup, right? Usually after a breakup, women go through this crazy stages where they do the craziest things and they get into the weirdest thing ever, right? And I mean, that's what it is. That's why you always they say, you know what, you should be able to judge your girl, whoever you're interested in, like any girl, based on the friends she hangs around with, because friends, you know, influence comes a long way. All right, if she wasn't influenced by somebody else right now, she probably would have been doing something else, marketing, or you know what I mean, working at a law firm, God knows what, computer, I don't know, you know what I mean. But she would have been maybe a nurse, you know what I mean. Actually, she looks like a doctor. She could be a doctor, you know. But yeah, she got introduced into this rabbit hole, fell down there, and this is what she does. I mean, it's paying her bills, but who am I to say no? But you know what it is? It's like a lot of men, our market is focused around, right? I mean, it is men the ones to blame for, right? And then as sad as it is, right, a lot of guys are like, you see, when they go on dates and they treat them a certain way. Now these are the type of girls who are to be there like, yo, I should be treated like a queen. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, wine and dine me first. Like, I don't do that. I'm a lady. Treat me like a lady. You don't gotta be an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? They say stuff like that and you're like, bro, what? You know what I mean? You see, that's the thing, right? Women, they do things like this, but when you treat them like that, how they should be treated, all of a sudden they play the victim, victimize themselves. All of a sudden you're the aggressor, you're rude, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm just treating you how you are. Like, what are you talking about? You know, but oh man, oh God, like this, you know what I think? I have a hypothesis on this, and quote me if I'm wrong, but this is what I literally think. You guys know Ray Charles, right? I think Ray Charles went blind by looking at stuff like this, bro. In the 50s, you know, he was probably like, when a girl told him, you know, there's gonna be a OF site that's gonna come up in the future, and I'm gonna be 0.01% making 50K, and yo, he literally lost his sight. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, what can you do, right? And it's funny as it is, like this girl said Martin Luther died for this.
Martin Luther King died for that, so.
No, Martin Luther never died for this. What do you mean? You think Martin Luther is probably like rolling in his grave? He's probably like in heaven, like, oh hell no. He's probably telling God, I need to go back there so I can fight for this now, so we can take this off the market right now. You know what I mean? But right now, if he comes back, he's gonna fight for this cause. All right, not so much as what he fought for before. This will be his new mission now. You know what I mean? But you know what it is, guys. It's PAPI. Click like, subscribe to this, and I'm out.